Hey fam, Alexxa here with another reaction. So today we're going to continue with our Designing Women series, and it's time with season 2, episode 9, titled I'll Be Seeing You. As always, if you're looking for the full-length reaction to this particular episode or any of my other content, you can find that on Patreon, and the link will be in the description below. And if you cannot support us on Patreon, that's completely fine. You can support us directly here on YouTube by liking this video, commenting, subscribing, and joining our membership program. So without any further ado, let's get into our episode. Okay.
Happy birthday, Charlene.
Hurry, Joe, it's not my birthday for 3 more days.
I know, I'm just practicing. Do.
Well, all I have to say is the next time Olivia May gets sick, y'all can just invite somebody else to play cards. I don't like this game. I like simple games, you know, like the kind you play when you're little.
Suzanne, we've been all over that. Charlene doesn't have a picture of a donkey.
Funny.
Okay, I think that's about ready.
Thank you, Anthony. Now, you have to stay and at least watch Hollywood Canteen with us.
No thanks. I'm not too big on World War II.
Why not? What's the matter with you? You a communist?
No, it's just that I had some uncles that were in the Army, and they told me all the black soldiers were segregated, even though they had to fight for their country.
Oh, well, I see your point, but, you know, to me, it was such a romantic time. Everybody going off to battle, and you never knew if you'd see each other again. All that confetti falling and jitterbugging and big bands. I just know I would have had to meet every ship at every port.
Well, that doesn't tax my imagination.
By the way, Charlene, what do you want for your birthday?
Oh, you guys stop it. I don't want anything. Okay, if you want to get me something, get me a soldier.
All right, what branch?
Doesn't matter as long as he's sweet and handsome and brave and looks like he just stepped out of World War II.
We saw one of those last week, but you didn't think you'd like him.
I'm Colonel Bill Stillfield. I got your name from a friend of my mother's.
Ooh.
You guys, I can't believe you did this so fast. It's not even my birthday yet.
Charlene, we didn't.
All right, you didn't have anything to do with this. I just told you I wanted a soldier. No soldiers ever walked through this door until today. And this is just a great big coincidence, right?
Yes, it is.
Charlene, you're an actor, aren't you? Suzanne, I bet this is a friend of yours. I gotta say, though, not bad on the costume. Where'd you rent it?
I think there's a little misunderstanding.
Charlene, for heaven's sake.
There's no misunderstanding. You guys are unbelievable. Okay, where are we going to dinner?
I give. You tell me.
Okay, how about the old Ritz-Carlton? And we can eat on the balcony and dance afterwards, you know, kind of like WW2.
Colonel Stillfield, I want to apologize for this.
Listen,
We
no
just-
apology necessary. Let me just get a time here. Say 8 o'clock?
Fine.
And a name to go with it?
As if he didn't know. Charlene.
He did
I'll write
know.
down the address for you.
Great. Well, I guess the only other thing I came in for was about this project. You see, my father, who was an Army general, passed away recently. I'm sorry, I still get a little emotional.
Oh, come on. I said I'd go. You don't have to make up a big story.
I'm deeply sorry. She's off her medication.
Anyway, we've collected a pretty tidy sum in donations to refurbish a patient lounge at the VA hospital in his memory. It's not a very big job, but we'd like to make it special.
Happy birthday to me.
But didn't you find that out in your phone call?
What phone call?
Well, the one you made to the base to check up on me.
Did you know that was me?
Because you just admitted it. You wouldn't have made much of a Mata Hari. My aide told me somebody had called the office asking all kinds of questions. Things like, am I a real officer? And how long have I been in the Air Force?
I was so embarrassed. It's just that it was such a big coincidence. You know, I told my friends I wanted a soldier. Anyway, I'm sorry.
Don't be. You know, you're the first person I've asked out since my wife died a few years ago. In fact, you've stirred up some feelings in me that I didn't even know I still had.
Aww.
Lust.
Ooh.
Desire. Being alive.
Ooh.
Okay, so what can I get for all you big palookas?
Well, Doll, why don't you just bring us a pitcher of beer to cry in? We're all shipping out tonight.
Yeah, and some of us ain't coming back. How about it? Would you like to get engaged?
Well, I just got engaged a few minutes ago.
Yeah, to who?
To that table over there. There they're shipping out tonight, too. But listen, if it means that much to you, I'll be your girl. How many of there are you?
Just 9.
Well, okay.
Hey, that's swell. Here's our ring. We all went in together.
It's beautiful. I think I'm going to cry.
Listen, I don't mean to bust up your act, but who's the princess over there?
Oh, that's Suzanne Sugarbaker, Miss Warbonds, 1944. That's her boyfriend in the wheelchair, Daddy Warbonds. They say he actually died a few weeks ago, but she found out she's not in the will, so she's still pretending to date him.
Ooh.
Hey, great lips.
Yeah, they say she's the best gas siphoner in the country.
You got any lucky strikes?
They're on the ration list, but how about a cigar for your grandfather?
He's not my grandfather.
He's her
This is
boyfriend.
Daddy Warbonds.
Do you know your cleavage is showing?
Very funny.
I bet you have to sleep on your back, don't you?
Button it up, will ya? I want some cigarettes. Can't you just run across the street or something?
I told you, they're on the ration list.
Yes, but that doesn't apply to me. I'm Suzanne Sugarbaker, the current Miss Warbonds. Not to mention Miss Hit Parade, Miss Lux Soap, and Miss Air Raid Shelter.
Ooh, damn.
And furthermore, you're a lousy cigarette girl. You never have any cigarettes, you never have any candy, you don't even have any good games, just cards.
I told you, Miss Warbuns. I don't have a picture of a donkey or a tail. These letters are all addressed to me, and they're from Ted. Why are you scrubbing them? Lipstick again?
Now, Mary Jo, don't jump to conclusions.
I just can't believe it. Every letter he sends me from the front has lipstick on it, which makes me wonder, Charlene, where exactly is the front?
Hello? I'm Colonel Stillfield.
Yes, I know. I feel like I've known you all my life.
Me too. I guess that's why I was compelled to come over and ask you to marry me. Are you engaged?
Oh, not anymore.
Oh, that's swell. Listen, I've got to go shoot down some Nazis now, but when I return, we'll live happily ever after. Okay?
Okay. I don't think I caught your first name.
Well, I'm Bill, and you're?
Charlene. I love you, Bill.
And I love you, Charlene.
I'll find you in the morning sun, and when the night is new, I'll be looking at the moon, but I'll be seeing you.
Aww, that's the title of the episode.
Bill's missing in action. He's been shot down.
Aww.
It's time for a visit from our air raid safety warden, Miss Julia Sugarbaker.
Ooh.
All right, everybody, listen up. In the event of enemy bombs falling upon said edifice, the United States government advises that you take cover and put your head between your legs. I'm gonna have to write you up.
Poor.
Failure ration. Everybody knows you drive around hoarding nylons and chocolates and siphoning, you know what? Gasoline breath.
Ooh.
So, I'm a celebrity. I have to stay strong to keep morale up.
And speaking of morale, how long has your date been dead?
Ooh.
I beg your pardon. Gonna have to write you up for that, too. Incidentally, I don't have time for a long, drawn-out story, but what basically are you doing in that getup?
Oh, I'm waiting to marry a colonel I fell in love with. He's been shot down, but I just know he's coming home, and I want to be ready. Cause
I get the gist. Save your strength for the honeymoon. And for the rest of you, back to the barracks. Almost time for curfew.
Why don't you just sing one song for
I'm
us?
sorry, I'm not prepared.
Please, it may be our last time.
Well, since you put it that way,
Ooh.
Hey, you guys can't come in here. This is for whites only.
Oh, I see. We can fight for our country, we just can't use it. So that's what America's all about.
Hey, soldier, after this number's over, you want a jitterbug? I'm a little depressed. I think it just might cheer me up.
Wait a minute. You two can't dance.
Oh, yeah? This is my dream. We can do whatever we want.
Yes, girl.
Excuse me.
Reese.
Excuse
Excuse me, I'm Major General Reese Watson. We're looking for Julia Sugarbaker.
I am Julia Sugarbaker.
Miss Sugarbaker, the president is asking you to make a phone call right here now, live on Armed Services Radio to be broadcast to our troops all around the world.
Oh, well, I'm very flattered. Who does the president want me to call?
Adolf Hitler. All you have to do is tell him off. The president feels that you are the only person who can give our troops that final push to win the war.
Well, I'll do my best.
I think this calls for a little piano accompaniment.
Yeah?
Mr. Hitler.
Yeah?
Julia Sugarbaker here, American citizen. I just wanted you to know, Mr. Hitler, no matter how many overgrown, stiff-armed bully boys you surround yourself with, that aside from being evil incarnate, you will always be just a short, little, ill-tempered mongrel weakling who, for all his concerns about pedigree, can't even grow a good-looking mustache. And no matter how many rockets light the skies over Germany, you will never find your way through the haze of Winston Churchill's cigar smoke. And all the goose-stepping soldiers left on God's green earth can't step high enough to get you around Franklin Roosevelt's wheelchair. And I'll tell you why, Mr. Hitler. Because we're America. And we've got John Wayne and Jimmy Stewart and Betty Grable and Audie Murphy and Eddie Rickenbacker and Eddie Murphy and Louis Armstrong and Babe Ruth and Dwight Eisenhower and Jackie Robinson and Bob Hope and Ginger Rogers and Roy Rogers and Will Rogers and, yes, Mr. Hitler, we've even got Mr. Rogers. And that is why, as long as there's one amber wave of grain.
I'm sorry, your 3 minutes are up.
But I wasn't finished.
You have now. Thank you, Miss Sugarbaker. And your country thanks you, too.
They're so cute.
Talking about America.
Oh my God.
God shed his grace on thee.
Ray Charles.
You can't sing like Ray Charles. It's only the 1940s.
Hey, you just don't get it, do you?
It's a dream.
This is America, you big palooka. And in America, you can dream anything you want.
And crown that good,
Goosebumps.
brotherhood from sea to shining sea.
Ladies and gentlemen, we interrupt this program for a special news bulletin. The war is over.
Where are you, Bill? Just can't understand it. You say call today.
I just don't understand what you're so worried about.
I told you his plane was shot down.
Charlene, that was just a dream.
No, but maybe something has happened to him. I think I'll drive out to the base.
Well, you really have gone off the deep end.
I have not gone off the deep end. And furthermore, if I want an opinion from you, Miss War Bonds, I'll ask for it.
Stone, now wasn't that the Battle of the Bulge?
Yes, that's where I lost most of my outfit. Some good boys, too. It's funny how no matter how old I get, I'll always think of them as boys, sort of frozen on that field, on that one terrible day. You know, that was Hitler's last great push, and for 24 hours it looked like the end of the world. Well, it could have been if we hadn't held on, but by God, we did hold on.
Amen.
And it was great. And a few months later, we rolled into Bergen-Belsen concentration camp. And I'll never forget this one little old crumpled pile of a man. Jewish man. Couldn't have weighed more than 80 pounds. And he looked up at me with those great big hollow eyes. They told us that most of these Europeans had never even seen a Negro before, so I figured he was wondering. But you know what he said? He didn't say, "Are you a Negro?" He said, "Are you an American?" And I said, "Yes, sir, I am." And he started to cry. And then he took my hand and kissed it. And he said, "God bless you, son. We have been waiting for you."
Actually, there was a colonel by that name who had this office, but that's been a long time ago. I remember because they also named a softball field after him.
How long ago?
It was during the war.
Which war?
World War II, yes. Here it is. Sorry about the dust. See, Colonel Bill Stillfield, Army Air Corps, sent to the European theater, shot down over Cherbourg, November 2nd, 1943.
So she dreamt the whole thing?
November 2nd. That's today.
Yeah, it's kind of spooky, isn't it?
I don't understand. He never existed?
Now, are you ready to stop calling my office and asking if I'm a real pilot?
Oh, Bill, I'm so glad to see you. I thought you were killed in the war. I mean, I didn't know what to think.
Hey, I'm sorry. It was just a little joke my aide and I cooked up to pay you back for all those phone calls. I called Sugarbaker's and they said you were driving out. I didn't know you'd take it this seriously. I'm so sorry. You forgive me?
Don't even know who you are.
Charlene, I'm a real person. And a real pilot. And I'm shipping out tomorrow.
Aww.
Well, maybe not tomorrow. But we could pretend, couldn't we?
I'll be seeing you in all the old familiar places that this heart of mine embraces all day through. In that small cafe, the park across the way.
This was just a sweet episode and so emotional. All right, fam. So we just finished watching season 2, episode 9 of Designing Women, titled "I'll Be Seeing You." This was a beautiful tribute episode to the people who fought in various wars, specifically World War II for this particular one. Yeah, that was emotional. That was very emotional and beautiful. It was a great tribute. And at the same time, it was just kind of full of I feel like right now we are at a very critical time in our world where, I don't know for anybody else, but for me, I feel like a world war is imminent and it's scary, it's nerve-wracking. And so this feels very timely and at the same time ominous. So that's kind of why the goosebumps started, is because I'm like, I could see all of this happening within the next 10 years again. And that is frightening. So this whole episode just felt a little too real, I think is the best way for me to explain it. It felt a little bit too real, and and sad and scary, and at the same time hopeful, because we were able to unite before and bring about a semblance of peace. So hopefully, if anything like this happens again, mankind will be able to rally together and get to peace eventually. Sorry, but I did get a little confused at one point because I was like, is he dead? Is he not dead? Did he exist? Is it a whole dream? What happened? But it's nice to know that he's actually a real person, and that she did have a dream, but it just coincided with the fact that he wanted to play a joke on her, and made her feel like she was going crazy. But thankfully, he's alive and well. And I love that in her dream, everybody had their own character, and I love the fact that she knew it was a dream. She was like, "It's my dream. I get to do and think and dream whatever I want, even if it doesn't make any sense." But yeah, I really enjoyed this episode, and I love the story that the black soldier said about Liberation Day, and yeah, it's crazy that at that time, people of color, people that look like me, would fight for their country, but still not be necessarily recognized, and would still be segregated. So they're risking their lives for their country. They're putting their lives on the line, but their life is still seen as less than, which is crazy to me. Yeah, great episode. It was a really great episode, very deep, very, very deep, but still with some levity. And that's kind of what I enjoy with sitcoms from that time. So this one, The Golden Girls, is they were able to tackle hard topics, but still put some levity and some light in it, and making you feel, understand, learn, discuss, but still bring a little bit of humor in it so that you can still get through it and still feel good about it. And I really enjoy and appreciate that. So great episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you did, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Mwah. Bye for now.